Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Chicago Bulls. Here's Jordan. Boozer with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Dang. Shot clock at 5. And foul. The shot, he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you got to watch Rose play. His intense style can be infectious out there. And I think it really does elevate his teammates. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Screen by Grant. Here's Jordan. The offensive rebound. Pass to Pippen. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Noah. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Outside Rose. It's all in by the Bulls.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Short. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they wanted to take.
Pass to Rose.
Can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Jordan. To the middle. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Paxson. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes! Type
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Horace Grant. Second personal foul.
Now Paxson. And here's Jordan outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
And it's Bogans in the corner. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Jordan. Outside for Pippen. Cartwright with it. Over Noah. Cartwright misses. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes.
Right side Rose. Ball's through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Assist.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
To the inside. And it's good. 2 points. Jordan's got 5 points so far.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Third team foul.
1:31 left in the first. Jordan with the steal.
Well, that's just great awareness.
It's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
The kick out to Rose. Loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Noah.
Checking into the lineup for your goal, number 40.
Here's Paxson. Outside Jordan. Screen by Grant. Fires top of the key. He cleans that one off the back iron and down it falls. He's got 9.
And that time the screener rolls and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
For 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here are the Bulls now. The Bulls taking down the 3. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
And it's Bogans in the corner. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Pass to Jordan. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
You two. Jump ball.
On the wing, Jordan. Over Dang. That one a little long. And stolen by Jordan. And a high scoring first quarter. Bulls lead 4 by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter.
15.
And this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Give a big hand to your wonderful dance team.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for Chicago. Pass to Brewer. Now here's Dang. To the wing right side. Now Brewer. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Cartwright using his tremendous length to grab the board. Here's Jordan. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
Chicago trailing here. There's the pick. Here's Rose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
And both free throws good for Rose. Jordan looking around. Fires high post. Dang grabs the miss. Chicago with the ball. Korver with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Korver has made a living out of hitting that 3-ball. He has one of the quickest releases in the game.
It's Pippen with the drive.
About putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
Serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Pass to Cartwright. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Lou all day. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach to the Bulls?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Chicago leading. And the officials on the backcourt violation. Very careful there. Paxson outside. Pass to Cartwright. Inside. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Rose in the post. The open shot by Brewer. He's off from 17 feet. Down low. Here's Pippen. The dunk and the foul. Powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Luol Deng. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that three when he's got some damage.
Right block shot. Cartwright misses. Rose in the post. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Shooting 5 for 8.
Timeout. Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum.
Come on, fans. Come on.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And stolen by Watson.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Outside Korver. Takes a 3. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead. To the paint. Here's Pippen. Pops in the layup for 2. Pippen's got 7.
And they've repeatedly pushed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Watson with it. Outside Korver. This one's for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Outside Pippen. Back to Jordan. I see him. 44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And here is Brewer. He has yet to score. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
When he's standing still or running off the screen, you have to stay attached to him, or he'll make you pay.
Both free throws good from Korver. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Scheller. Davis with it. It's deflected. Stolen by Noah.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Down low. Pick off in midair. Good if it goes. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with it. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here is Bogans. Rose in the post. A rebound by Paxson. Bulls trailed by 5. Here's Jordan. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Joakim Noah.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. That has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Stolen by Bogans. Here's Rose. And finished off by Rose.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt.
Pass to Jordan. Pick by Cartwright. To the middle. Stolen by Noah. Here's the break. Left side, Dang. The kick out to Boozer. Shoots the three. To the left side wing. Pass to Dang. Just 5 on the clock. Noah the screen. And it's Rose penetrating. 2 points. That one goes. Rose has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
And this is when Rose should look to shoot it. The D has to react better. And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Bulls foul. John Paxson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Bogans. Banked in off the glass. Hogan's got 8.
And it's the instincts from Noah with the ball, making that extra pass.
Here's Cartwright. And he banks in the lane.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Right side Rose.
Watch outside.
Here's the tip drop. And it's hauled in by the Bulls. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. For 3, Paxson. It's good from long range. He has 5.
That smooth, fluid, just all in one motion jump shot there. Paxson seems to get the best rhythm on it when someone's setting him up.
Here's Dang. And he lays it straight in. Dang's got his first points in this one.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Cartwright misses. The Bulls leading by 6. Outside down. Outside, Jordan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Carlos Boozer.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat him.
Screen by Boozer. Here's Rose. And finished off by Rose.
But how about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quick.
Here's Cartwright. Noah with the block. Here's Rose. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
John.
And that play takes talent. D-Rose taking it up strong. He's drawing contact and makes the proper adjustment.
Chicago calls timeout. 1:14 left to play here in the third. Jordan at the elbow. Jordan is double. Trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And the jam by Bill Cartwright.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Watson surveying the D. Outside Korver. Back to Watson. 4 on the clock. And the basket by Brewer. And the Bulls lead by 9.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
The Bulls leading by 9.
Derrick Rose.
Paxson with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. The layup off target. Got it up. That shot off the mark. And so Chicago ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Bulls trail by 9. And it's Pippen in the corner. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by Noah. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. There's a rebound. Pass to Dang. He's again. No good that time.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Here's Jordan. Right. Pippen with it. Stolen by Noah. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Rose. Lays it up off the glass. Rose has got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Driving inside.
And when he sets his mind to it, Derrick Rose is able to attack and finish through contact about as well as anybody in our league.
Pass to Pippen. And he makes the 8-footer. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Chicago leading by 11. Rose surveying the D. Here is Korver. Back to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. And that's collected by Grant.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
So it's Chicago now. Outside Dang. No good on the 3. Jordan down low. Noah with the block.
Defensive stalwart. Noah's length is what allows him to erase shots.
Steps back and fires. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Bulls trail by 11. And a wide open look for Jordan. Releases from the wing and drills it. Jordan's got 24.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Grant outside. Pass to Cartwright. Outside Jordan. Pick by Cartwright. Let's go. Rebound by Rose. And it's Rose with the ball for the Bulls. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside down. No good on the triple.
Defensive breakdown there. And they got up. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Second personal foul.
Right on the first, and then brings them within 8. Both shots good from the stripe. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. They need this one. Is coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Rose, a fighter, challenges defenders inside and attracts their attention.
Gets the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game. The Bulls running out of time. Here's Jordan. Off with the layup. Now the Bulls with it. Here's Rose. The layup's good off the glass. Rose has got 8 points in the quarter.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
Back to Jordan. It's Pippen on the wing. 6 to shoot. Shoots it up. Jordan's shot is off. .29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Rose. Nice move. Some solid defense from Grant.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know,